Arizona carrying out its second execution this year. Richard Djerf was put to death by lethal injection at the Arizona State Prison Complex in Florence this morning. Jerf confessed to the brutal murder of the 4 members of the Luna family in 1993. Kenzie Beach reports.
3 decades later, Richard Djerf was executed by the state of Arizona by lethal injection for a crime he confessed to from the very beginning. Djerf killing a mother, a father, their 18-year-old daughter before raping her and then killing their 5-year-old son. A gruesome crime of rage and revenge. Witnesses say it took 9 minutes from start to finish for Djerf to die.
The death penalty is the law of Arizona. We must recognize the seriousness and the solemnness of taking a life. Today should be about the members of the Luna family. Those 4 innocent victims deserve justice, and their loved ones deserve closure.
55-year-old Richard Djerf entered the execution room in all white, wearing black flip-flops as the curtains opened to a standing room-only witness gallery.
When asked if he would like to provide any last words, Mr. Djerf said, and I quote, "I do not."
The execution process was carried out according to plan. Djerf telling reporters in the days leading up to his death he was ready to die, expressing remorse. After today's execution, there are 107 inmates on Arizona's death row, many of which have exhausted their appeals. In Florence, Arizona, Kenzie Beach, Fox 10 News.
Now, members of the media attend these executions, and John, you were one of the members today.
Right.
You were there for this. Explain for people out there, I mean, nobody gets to see this behind closed doors, but you got to see it. What is that like?
It's a heavy weight. It's a lot of anxiety, frankly, leading up to it, because you know you're going to see somebody put to death, and that's never a small thing. But I think having gone through all of the documents in this case and reading about this case, and it happened 2 weeks after I got to Channel 10 in 1993. So it's been with me for a long time, and I felt like I needed to see this to completion. So I wanted to be a witness to this execution.
Yeah, you remembered it. This case is heinous. The details are just awful.
It's as depraved as it gets.
Yeah, it really
He
is.
not only killed these people, but he tortured them in that house, taunted them for 7 hours.
Yeah, so you thought it was important to be there to see
I
this.
did, and I witnessed another execution actually in 1993, which was James Dean Clark. He also had killed 4 people on a dude ranch in Elfrida. So I'd been through it before, and I didn't feel a need to see another one until this case came up.
Yeah. Describe for people what happens. So they bring him in, you're seated behind glass, right? And there's a curtain.
It's a small room, about maybe, I would say 15 by, maybe 18 by 10, something like that. There were 18 witnesses in there. I was one of them.
Okay, so they open the curtain and he's on the bed there, kind of covered up, but you can see his face.
Oh, yeah.
Was there any kind of struggle? How
Not at all.
did that happen?
I would say I would describe Richard Djerf today as 2 words come to mind: resignation. He knew what was coming and he was fully prepared for it. He showed no hesitation to climb on that table. And resignation and compliance. He was very compliant with the staff. There was no problem restraining him. He willingly did everything, got back on the table, and as they strapped him up, he closed his eyes and kept them closed through the entire thing. Even though they had trouble with the hypodermic needles, getting the needles into his arm, finding suitable veins to put the needle into. They had to try this. This went on for about 9 minutes, trying to get the veins right. And even during that, when they were pulling needles out, trying them in another vein, he didn't wince. He just, eyes closed and complete resignation.
No matter how you look at something like this, it's the most unnatural thing, right? And knowing it's so final and it's coming, and you know the date and the time that it's going to happen. It's a bizarre thing to go through.
It is, and none of us know when we're going to die, but he knew, date certain, exactly when he was going to die. And, you know, everybody in that room feels that, the weight of that. Even though justice, as the Attorney General said today, justice was served.
Yeah. And no members of the Luna family were there?
No.
Wow.
And no members of the Jerf family.
Yeah.
And his family was destroyed too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Lots of families destroyed in this. Well, thanks for sharing exactly, what that's like for many people out there. Nobody gets to see this.
No, I don't recommend it. It's not particularly upsetting, but it's heavy. And so
No doubt.
you carry a little bit of that with you.
Yeah.
And you should.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.